Well, on our next story, Senior Presidential Advisor Yao Osafo-Maafo is asking for what he describes as a code of conduct for religious groups. He believes such an act will help reduce the work on government, as religious leaders will be assisting governments in its work. He was speaking at a ceremony to honor the head pastor of the Royal House Chapel, Sam Kranche Ankara, with a U.S. Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award for his humanitarian acts. There's more in this report put together by Hannah Odami.
For years, the Royal House Chapel, through its founder, Apostle General Sam Kranche Ankara, have been involved in acts which assist vulnerable persons achieve their goals. Prisoners who come out have been helped to reintegrate in society through the church's compassion program.
I was really much of a gangster. I ended up in Sawan prison with a sentence of 11 years on my head. I was in the library just doing some studies, and I heard a voice. The voice was very different from all the other men of God who had come there. You could tell that this guy meant business to bring some people out of prison.
Persons who were either dropouts or had no money to get educated were helped to get back to school.
I just heard that there is a scholarship foundation in the church. So I walked up to Mama Rita one day and then just spoke to her about it. So that very year, Daddy and Mommy, out of their pockets, sponsored my fees to St. Augustine's College.
These acts by the church in Ghana have been replicated in other countries, including the USA and Jamaica. This was why Apostle General was selected for the U.S. President's Life Achievement Award.
You are helping discover and deliver solutions to the challenges we face, solutions that we need now more than ever.
Receiving the award, Apostle Sam Kranche Ankara, who pledged to continue helping people, also called on government to cut down expenditure in the public sector.
If our politicians will place at their heart the first and foremost the desire to see this nation move forward, that all of us as citizens of this nation will have a equitable share of the national cake. Show the example by cutting national expenditure. They must punish themselves a little bit. And when we see that expenditure is being cut down, if they call upon us to pay taxes, whatever they ask us to pay, we shall pay with gladness and willingness, because we all know that we all suffer to gain.
Senior Minister Yao Osafo-Maafo, who was the special guest of honor, tasked Christians to rise up to that role of aiding government in its work.
We need to have what I call self-discipline, self-examination, so that we examine among ourselves. We have a code of conduct in Christendom that will perhaps reduce the work of government. Because if people are straightened, stealing will go down. If people are straightened, many of the bad social things we see and hear will be eliminated. And I think we need spiritual leaders like Most Reverend Kranche Ankara to do self-purging among the Christendom, to take a necessary leadership role in the Christendom, so that we correct a lot of the ills of the land.
Also at the ceremony was the Greater Accra Regional Minister Henry Korte, who asked for support in the ministry's campaign dubbed Operation Clean Your Frontage.
I want to humbly plead with the Most Reverend that we have embarked on what I call Operation Clean Your Frontage. And I want to hand over this area and the Kadeshi area to the Most Reverend. We want to make him one of our ambassadors to Operation Clean Your Frontage. Perhaps, maybe from today, he could send a communique to all his branches around Greater Accra to ensure that they help with awareness creation, sensitization, and for that matter, helping people to keep their environment clean.
Reverend Kranchi Ankra pledged his support for the campaign and also prayed for all government officials.
Give him wisdom and give him favor, that the president will take his counsel in the name of Jesus.
For Joy News, I am Hannah Odami.